Hey, everybody, this is Marty Stowe. I'm excited to have Rhonda Champion with me. Rhonda is working with both the IPPA and the TPG on their lobbying efforts with the MTL, which is a very, very hot issue right now affecting every payroll company in the United States. So, Rhonda, can you give us an update on the efforts that you and the IPPA and the TPG are doing with the legislation and the lobbying efforts around the MTL?
Sure, Marty. So our two organizations, TPG and IPPA, joined uh, efforts in hiring lobbyists and attorneys to help negotiate change with the states regarding their adoption of MTL. Effectively, if MTL goes through with the states, the payroll service bureaus will be required to register their organizations with the states, also have bonding requirements with the states and other potential requirements. Our goal on the MTL is to get exemptions for the payroll service bureau industry in these states. Currently, we believe we're having quite a bit of success in our efforts. For this legislative season, we have identified about 15 states that we are lobbying with. To date, we've been successful in over half of those states in getting some type of exemptions for the payroll service bureau industry. We're continuing our lobbying efforts in the rest of the states that we've identified for this legislative season. After this legislative season, which in most states ends in May, we'll begin identifying states that we'll want to start targeting for the next legislative seasons. But to date, we're excited with the success, and we're working hard in those states that are struggling to see the needed change.
Thank you very much. Um, you're also affiliated with Varker's payroll peer advisory groups, and you lead several of these peer advisory groups. What will you be doing to educate and help your members, help them prepare their payroll companies to be prepared for the upcoming MTL changes?
So I currently lead our key leader group and our implementation leader group. At the beginning, it's going to be up to the senior leadership of the organizations, the CEOs, as to how they want their service bureau to move forward in the MTL world. The service bureaus may make decisions to not work with certain states in trying to minimize the effect of MTL to their organization. If that happens at a service bureau level, the companies are going to have to start implementing systems to monitor whether clients have employees moving into certain states. In the remote world that we have these days, where many companies are willing to take on employees wherever they reside, it turns it into quite a monitoring process to make sure that our clients are remaining in the states that the service bureaus have determined that they're going to continue their business in. Then, in addition to that, there needs to be a set communication process that the Service Bureau has determined to communicate with their clients, both about their decision to work within certain states, or if a client moves into a state that the Service Bureau has not registered in, there needs to be a process to communicate with the client that they're not registered and do not plan on registering, or the Service Bureau may determine that they need to register in that state. But regardless of what the Service Bureau decides, there has to be ongoing monitoring and ongoing communication to the clients regarding this. So it's going to be incumbent upon the key leaders and frankly the implementation group as they onboard clients to keep this challenge front and center. As part of our monthly meetings, MTL will certainly become an ongoing topic of conversation as our service bureaus have the ability to work together to try to smooth out processes and communications with our clients. And I see that that's going to be a huge value to our members as we're able to collaborate as a team on the best approaches of managing this upcoming laws in many states.
Well, Rhonda, this has been really, really informative about the MTL. Huge impact, very hot topic. If anyone has questions about the VARKers, peer advisory groups that Rhonda just talked about, we'll show how to get in contact with VARKers, which is info@varkers.com, which should appear at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for listening. And Rhonda, thank you for all the updated information. And as always, great to see you, Rhonda. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marty.